Hey, SEC stuff. I'm Emma here with Chizzy, and we are talking about her other team today, and that would be LSU. And of course, they are playing the Gamecocks. I love the Gamecocks. I love LaNorris Sellers. Even if they've lost 2 games, I still love them. I think they're fun. South Carolina, it's right after their bye week. They are still under Shane Beamer. And after their bye week, that is usually when they play their best football. So I am excited to see what they do because they are going to Death Valley to take on LSU. LSU, we were talking a little bit about this before, kind of upsets me because they, or at least the last few years, they've had incredible offenses. I have talked about how upset I was. I'm a Commanders fan. I'm upset because they had Jaden Daniels, beautiful, wonderful Jaden Daniels, and they couldn't put a defense around him to go win the national championship because Jaden Daniels would have won the national championship, and I'm sad they took that away from my quarterback. They could have done that the year prior as well. So I think they always miss something. And this year, it happens to be the offense. And that is so weird. What do you think about this?
LSU literally gives me a headache every day. I can't. Like, this is truly a prove it game, I think, for both teams, but
Yeah.
seriously, LSU. I know, Brian Kelly, you're tired of the question of what the offense is going to do, but like, we actually just need answers. We actually just need answers. Please answer the question because it's just getting sick at this point. Like what you said, we either have good offense, bad defense, good defense, bad offense. And that's what's happening right now. Our defense is so good. I'm always so proud of them. So when Brian Kelly said that we all need to do better for LSU, I was like, slow your roll. Defense, yes, the penalties might come here and there. Silly mistakes. We can fix that. But what we need to really fix and what we really need to get to the bottom of is the run game. Why we can't run. We can't run. We can't run. And we can't run. Then Nuss looks hurt, but like it's speculations that tell it to Brian Kelly. He's not hurt, nothing, everything's fine. He just needs to play better football. But everyone else is kind of speculating like there has to be some type of injury with Nuss. So
Yeah.
it's just kind of like frustrating because it's like, okay, we can't get it done in the air and we can't get it done on the ground. This defense just supposed to automatically just turn to like throwing and receiving? Like
Or just like pick six every single time. They'll put the points on the board.
it's so frustrating. I just feel like this is a game where Brian Kelly and Joe Salone answer the question of what are we going to do with this offense?
They have the crowd energy. I mean, I hate playing in Death Valley at night. I think it is awful. They're pretty good in the red zone. I think they're great there. Nussmeier has a great deep ball. But like you said, he looks like he's hurt. And we don't really know. And like you said, the offense is very one-dimensional, so you kind of know what they're doing at all times. It's pretty easy to cover. Things I like about South Carolina, their trick plays. They are aggressive in the first half a lot, and they're great at forcing turnovers. I think this could be an interesting game because I don't think either team has lived up to what they wanted to be so far this year. I'm worried for LaNorris Sellers. Will he be able to handle the Death Valley pressure? This is going to be one of his toughest road tests yet. He's had limited experience. He has to keep his composure. He is mobile. He is poised. He benefits from that extra week of preparation. So if the O line can hold long enough, he does have that dual threat capability. He could extend drives. He can frustrate LSU's defense. But he is facing an incredible defense. So I am worried for him there.
And also the way that Brian Kelly, this is a Brian Kelly rant. The way he just never claims like ownership of like the team doing bad. It's always the players, always the players. It's like, do you see the calls that you are making right now? Do we see the same play calls? Like, I don't think Nuss is calling like what's happening on the field right now. You are the head coach. I'm confused. So I think that it's just also just a lack of leadership on his part. Like, where is the ownership gonna come into play? Maybe he does it behind the scenes, but I doubt it. Of like, we need to change something and I'm gonna start the change. Because the way we went out sad with Old Miss was disheartening.
Yeah.
Disheartening for sure. Disheartening. I just also feel like going back to what you said, South Carolina, even though they're both bad at, the run, at least they have LaNorris Sellers who can run. Nuss is not he's
No, he's a pocket passer. He's hanging back there. He's like, please don't let them hit me. I'm not moving.
yes, yes, yes. So at least South Carolina has the edge in that sense. And that's where I get a little bit nervous
Yeah.
because at least they can get by and squeeze by. Granted, he's probably going to get sacked a couple times. And, he just came off of the injury that he had, concussion, pretty positive, right? It was concussion. So um I just am I am a little bit nervous for South Carolina just in that sense, defensive front, but I feel like they have a better opportunity to score compared to LSU.
You have to just get creative with a running game. I mean, Bama can't run the ball either. And you know what they've done? They've thrown quick little short passes to our wide receivers. They pick up 5 yards. That's a run game. Like it's not, but it's what we're having to use. We hand the ball to Caden Proctor once a game now. He runs for 5 yards. That's what they're gonna have to do. They need to figure something out if they don't have the player to do it right now. It just has to be creative because I think either one of these teams could win here. I think either one could win big. I think it could be close. I'm confused. So I just don't, these teams are not what I expected them to be. It makes me very sad because I like being right. And I wasn't about either one of these teams this year. I picked LSU to be in the SEC championship with Bama. Bama let me down in week 1, and I thought they ruined all my predictions. They came through. LSU, I hope comes through. I'd like again, I want to be right. So I'm interested to see what happens because South Carolina is very creative and they can figure things out. And I think LSU needs to add a little bit of creativity to what they're doing right now because what they're doing before is just not working.
Yeah, like you said, because averaging 3.6 yards per attempt is
Yeah.
not going to do anything, like you said. So I'm just gonna pray. I'm just gonna hope that over this bye week, everyone just had a reflection period of like, you know what? Hey, run game does exist. Hey, oh line, like we do need to protect our quarterback, and also we need to make room and make space. So I think everyone just is gonna have like a moment of just like this is where we turn it around. I'm just praying for that. If not, you guys will see me on this podcast really pissed talking about LSU. So
Think a lot of people pissed off. A lot of people picked them. Like we were all like, "Oh, they could win the Natty. They could win the Natty. Why not?" Like it looks like they did everything right, and now it's just like again, just everything is not working, and that is sad to see because this should be a team that should be at the top every single year. I don't see why not. Top 4, why not? So it is disheartening in a way, especially if you're an LSU fan. Me, I don't care. LSU can lose every game. I'm a Bam fan. And they feel the same way about me. So, yeah, I mean, I am picking LSU to win, I should say. What about you?
I'm picking LSU, but it's a side with that. I just think it would be a pretty win, but I think we will win. I'm just praying. I am scared about Dylan Stewart, but that's neither here nor there.
Worry about Saturday. That is a Saturday problem. We will get there. So yeah, let us know what you guys think. We're both picking LSU, but that is a big like question mark below that pick because there is no faith for either one of these teams right now, at least my personal opinion. But let us know in the comments. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we will see you next time with either an LSU win or South Carolina win.